as we go through this practice, remember to reflect on being of benefit to yourself as a way to be of highest benefit to all beings. So we'll just start at the back of the mat. We'll go for 3 rounds of sun salutation. So inhaling the arms up overhead, exhaling, bending the knees, sliding the hands down the legs, walking the hands forward, coming into our downward facing dog. You can lift the leg if you like, and then tuck the knee into the chest, place it between the hands, inhale the arms up, exhale, release. Bring that foot back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the opposite leg. Exhale, tuck the knee into chest, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, the hands up. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, back to the floor. Coming back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale it between the hands. Inhale, raise the hands. Exhale, hands back, foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press back. Exhale and inhale, the leg up. Exhale, the foot between the hands. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hands to mat, foot back, walk back. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, back to the mat. Walk the hands forward. Press back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale it between the hands. Inhale, hands up. Exhale to the mat. Inhale back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, release. Press up and back. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, back to the mat. And release. Walk yourself back. Tuck the chin, exhale. And inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Back to center. So that's our sun salutation. Practicing more slowly with control, especially when starting, is really important. And as you gain proficiency, you can bring in the other variations, which much of Vinyasa yoga, the flow yoga, is known for bringing variations on the sun salutation and the warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3, and the spinal twists, etc., that go along with that. Now, if you're practicing more traditional Hatha yoga, the sun salutation would often serve as a warm-up for the static postures that come after that initial exercise type workout of a sun salutation. Now, this is the first practice that's often done in the morning at sunrise. It's for awakening the fire, the energy of digestion, of willpower, of determination, and this is what you might call more of a yang practice. If we have yin energy, which is more of the feminine, nurturing, relaxing, the yang energy is more intense and energizing. They both serve their purpose, and it's valuable to equal them in some way in a practice. Now, for yin practices, many are done on the floor. There is also, in addition to what we just did, a sun salutation, a moon salutation. You can look that up at your own leisure, and we'll move into a floor yin practice. So just sitting on the ground, enjoying finding your center, and just sitting crisscross, and just relaxing in the spine for a moment. Just feeling the energy moving through the body with grace. And we'll start just by bringing our feet together. And here we are, just with our feet together, finding our comfortable position with the clothes that you're wearing. It's good to wear either stretchy or loose-fitting clothes. And so here, this is our butterfly. This is for opening the hips. And as you can see, if I had blocks, I could put them under my knees. If you have pillows or blankets, you're also welcome to support your hips and your spine in that way. You may also turn the feet so that the bottoms of the feet are actually facing up, almost like you're opening a book. And then you can just take a few breaths, especially into the lower spine. And before rounding the spine, feel like those deep breaths are creating a little bit of length in the lower back. And then just breathing through the whole spine. You can start to reach forward, bring the head a little bit closer to the toes. And just finding wherever this works for you today, placing the elbows on the calves and reaching the head towards the feet. And we'll inhale, tuck the chin, come up. Okay, now we'll come back, and this time we'll bring our left foot just in front of our right glute, and then we'll start to wiggle it just a little bit more over to the side. Now that left knee will be somewhere near the center line of the body, and then we'll just cross that right foot across. Now as we're sitting up nice and tall here, we're just finding that connection to the spine, making sure both glute sit bones are in contact with the floor, adjusting as you need, and just holding onto the front of the knee here. And then we'll start to twist to the side. So we have our right knee in front, right hand reaches up and back as close as you can get to the base of the spine. And then the left arm will reach up and across, so now the left elbow is on the right knee. And just with this little bit of counter rotation, we'll rotate over to the right side. Taking 3 deep breaths. And then releasing. Back to center. Unpretzel yourself. And then switch sides. So now the right foot going close to the side of the left glute. Left foot comes across, right leg, hands interlace around the front of the left knee. So now, once again, just finding that center, feeling like your spine is straight up and down, like your both sit bones are flat on the ground. And then reaching up. This time left hand going at the base of the spine, and then right arm reaching up, elbow onto the top of the right elbow on top of the left knee. And then 3 deep breaths as you twist over towards the left side. Untwisting, coming back to center, and you can stick your legs out straight. And this time we'll just shake it out. You can wiggle your legs, just finding that resetting of the hips and the spine. And we'll take a deep breath here, and then we'll reach for the toes or reach for the tops of the legs. So inhaling up nice and tall, you can breathe in, palms together, and then breathe out. Just reach for wherever your hands first touch, and then you can start to slide the hands forward, just maintaining that point of contact with the hands on the lower body. If you can, reach for your toes, great. If you feel like bending your knees, that's also quite all right. If you would like to bend your knees so that you can reach your toes, you can also grab for the outsides of the feet, or with your first 2 fingers, wrapping them around the big toes. You can also do this with straight legs, reaching for the toes like this. Now once you're here, you can tuck the chin, but instead of bringing the head to the knees, reach the head so that the crown of the head is reaching towards the toes, rather than trying to reach the head straight for the knees. So we're here, and using the strength of the biceps, keeping the shoulders away from the ears while still pulling with the biceps, using the strength of the back to stretch the lower back, upper back, middle back, all together. 3 deep breaths. Coming back up, tucking the chin. Okay. And then back to our crisscross applesauce. Sitting up nice and tall for a moment. And we'll do 3 deep breaths, cycling this energy. So breathing in and out, in and out. And last one, in and out. Okay, now I'll rotate, but you don't have to. Placing your feet on the mat, hands behind you, just behind your hips. And try pressing yourself up like a tabletop. Just finding that contact with the feet and the hands, and then pressing up through the hips. So inhaling, exhaling, reaching up, and then releasing. This time, try one more time, and you can reach the head back. So breathing in, and exhaling, tabletop. And release. That one can be a really powerful chest and heart opener, so be gentle with yourself and remember, practice makes perfect. So next, we'll stretch the legs out, and this time we can lay down on our backs. Tucking one knee into the chest, other knee can stay bent, or you can straighten it out and even lift it off the ground a couple inches. You can also just leave it here. And switch. And release. This time, both knees. You can rock back and forth. Feet back on the floor. And now this time, both legs up in the air. You can reach your hands behind. Just hold the legs up. Just feeling the softening of the breath in the lower spine. Feeling the spine release onto the mat. Just relaxing. Then bending the knees. Back to the mat. Straighten the legs out just for a moment here. And then this time, we'll just bring one leg up. So hands at the back of the leg. Release. Other leg. Release. Okay, now this time bending the knees, crossing right leg over the left leg, reaching behind the thigh again or in front just below the knee. Breathing deeply, releasing the hips. And switching sides. And release. And this time we'll release both legs, then bring right knee back, and this time we'll cross it across the body. So we'll tuck the right toes behind the left knee, the back of the left knee, the top of the right toes touch. Left hand goes on top of the side of the right knee, bringing it across the body as we reach the right arm out like a T shape, counter rotating. You can either look straight up or even look over to the right as you twist to the left. And then back to center, knee to chest, release, switch, left knee in, toes behind the back of the knee, left arm reaches out, and then looking over towards that left palm, or just looking straight up as you counter rotate to the right. Knee to chest, and release. You can just shake it out here. You can do a brief bridge, so bending the knees, finding that stability in the hips. You can press the hands into the mat here, lifting the hips up off the mat. You can interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the hips, and release. Okay. Now just briefly releasing the legs. We'll try what's called fish pose or Matsyasana. This one's a little different. Press the hands into the mat and lift the heart, and as the heart lifts, the top of the head, just the crown of the head, will barely touch the mat. So I'll demonstrate and you can practice. So pressing into the mat, bending the elbows just a little bit, the head is lifted off the mat, the heart is lifting, and then the head tilts back without straining the neck to barely touch the mat. Opening the chest and the heart, the lungs and the rib cage, the neck and the throat. And then relaxing. Releasing back to the mat. And briefly practice shoulder stand or supported inversion of your choice. You can go back to the leg lift once again. You can press up onto the shoulders, supporting the lower body with the hands, and just reaching up with the toes. And back onto the mat. And then happy baby for our last one. Reaching for the outsides of the feet. And then rocking back and forth. As little or as much as you like. You can try side to side. And just rolling around for a few moments, releasing the back. Back on the mat. Legs out straight. And then the final pose, Savasana. Just resting, completely relaxing. Releasing any tension. And just taking deep breaths into the feet, the legs, the belly, the chest. Breathing into the hands, the arms, the neck, the face, the top of the head. Feeling the breath move along the whole spine, the smooth and even flow. Completely releasing and relaxing as you dissolve and melt like butter into the fabric of the universe. So as you find yourself coming back to center, wiggling the feet, the toes, the fingers, the hands, bending the arms, elbows and knees, making little circles with your hands, your wrists, your ankles. Coming back up to seated posture when you're ready. Just finding a few moments of stillness here. This is an opportunity to practice meditation, breathing exercises, and just finding and feeling that sense of warmth and peace, kindness, harmony, and flow within yourself and the world around you. So we'll finish by rubbing our hands together. And we'll chant a big Om together. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. This means, may all beings be happy and free. Peace. Thank you.